Hey everyone, this is Nikki dxgirly. Welcome to my main channel, dxgirly. Today I'm going to do a video that I don't usually do. I am by no means a beauty channel or beauty guru, but I am a makeup lover, and Jeffree Star Cosmetics is one of my absolute favorite brands. I own almost all of his liquid lipsticks. I don't own the coral color that was discontinued. I forget the name, but I was lucky enough to snag the 4 Skin Frost highlighter bundle and the Beauty Killer palette when they first launched. And so I felt super lucky to get those, and I asked on my Facebook page if anyone wanted to see them, and you guys did. So a lot of you responded that you did. So I'm making this video. So first I will talk about the highlighters. I forgot to bring in the packaging for the highlighters, but they come in square packaging. And then they look like this. If you can see them, the light's kind of weird. This particular one is a really unique color, and it's called Mint Condition. Now, these highlighters are huge. They don't look as huge on camera for whatever reason, but these are big. They're bigger than any other highlighter that I own. They retail for, I believe, $28 or $29 a piece, and or you could buy the 4-pack bundle for $100. I don't know if that's still available, and they haven't restocked the highlighters yet, but they're going to. They're also going to eventually come out with more shades. So this is Mint Condition, and obviously it's a mint highlight. Let me swatch it here. And they come with a JC imprinted in them. So let me put that down over there. And that is the Mint Condition highlight. I just thought it was so unique that I had to have it. Plus you got a good deal when you bought all 4 of them. So even if I don't use it as often, I'm going to love it. So and plus I'm a collector of his products. I want to own everything that he comes out with. I know that's strange, but I do the same thing with Sugar Pill Cosmetics. I just really like to support indie brands. So there is that one. Now this is another one. I haven't used Mint Condition or this one, King Tut, yet. This one is a gold highlight. So it looks like this. And let me swatch it for you. These are really, really soft, really, really like buttery. Looks like that on the finger. And wow. Now, I'm not even sure I could use this one unless I used a brush and kind of wiped it off before I used it, because that is super pigmented. Yeah, it would definitely look absolutely gorgeous on people with darker skin tones. I am pretty pasty, so I'm not sure how I'll get away with it, but you can also use these as eyeshadows, and you can use them wet too. So that is very pigmented. Let me wipe off my finger here. So that is King Tut. Close up Mint Condition. Now the next 2 I have on my cheeks today. I put on this one, Peach Goddess. I put it on right above my contour today and before my blush, which I probably should have put on top of the blush, but it is very nice with my skin tone, and I was surprised at how much I liked it. So there is Peach Goddess. Very pretty. Okay, let's swatch this one. I hate you ruining like the imprint, but there's that one. So if you're a fan of peachy highlights, this is your girl right here. She is hot. And all of them, you can see the sun shining on them. All of them are super pigmented and work really well as highlighters. You can probably see by my disco ball of a face today, I went a little bit overboard. Okay, so there's Peach Goddess. And then the last one is meant for super pale people. And I thought I was super pale. You know, I wear like the lightest foundation in almost every different brand and formula. But this one, and it's coming off more white on camera, it does have kind of a beige tone to it too. It's called Ice Cold. Now this will work for mainly for paler people. This is the one that I went a little bit overboard. I put it right up here on my nose, up here on my cupid's bow, and I went a little bit crazy with it. And I had to kind of blend it really out to get it not looking so insane. Let me swatch this one. So it looks like this. Yeah. Like, look at that. Holy moly. That is gorgeous. I am just so in love with these, and he did a really good job. That's one thing I really appreciate about Jeffree Star Cosmetics is he has a love for makeup, and he has for years and years and years, and he wants his stuff to be top quality, top of the line, but at affordable indie prices. Now, you could not, like Becca highlighters, for example, are much more expensive than these, and they're smaller. I just think they're such a great deal. You get 15 grams of product in these, which is absolutely insane. So, yeah. Yeah. And they're made in the USA. They are vegan. They are cruelty-free, which is awesome. I love when brands do that. I really, really appreciate that. Some of the cosmetics I use do test on animals, and I would rather buy stuff that isn't tested on animals and is cruelty-free, but I haven't made that complete switch over yet. But I do definitely love when they are that way. So let me rub off these gorgeous highlights and get my arm ready to show you the eyeshadow palette. Now this thing had people going insane. I don't know if it was a marketing ploy or what, but this thing sold out in like not even a minute. And I was so lucky to get one. I was like on 5 minutes before, refreshing, and the second that I saw it come on, I was already logged in and I used my PayPal. So it came on a little bit before. It was on at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is where I live. I live in Massachusetts. And it came on a few minutes before, or a minute before, and I was lucky enough to snag it and be right on then. So I felt super lucky, but he, as of the time I'm filming this, I believe they're still available on his website because he restocked on Saturday. So I think you can still get it. But this is what the outside packaging looks like. You can see that. And it says on the back, 10 jaw-dropping shades, vegan, cruelty-free, long-lasting, buttery, and delicious. Experience the formula. This palette, I believe, was it $45? I believe it was $45, which is a really good deal when you see the size of these pans. I should have brought in other eyeshadow to show you in comparison. They are big. Now, the colors might not be to everyone's liking, but I really love a big range of colorful colors and then everyday wear colors. I am wearing 4 of these shades on my eyes right now, if you can see them. I'm wearing Courtney over here, Confession, which is right here, Vanity, which is right here. And then right on the lid, I'm wearing Princess. So these are absolutely beautiful. Some are more buttery than others. Some of them do have fallout, I noticed. But they're so pigmented. Okay, so let's just get to swatching. First, we're going to swatch the pink one, which is Star Power. Okay, ready? Like, wow. That shade is crazy. And this shade screams Jeffree Star to me. It absolutely screams it because he has pink hair. So there is that one. Next is Expensive, which is this blue teal color. And Expensive does have micro glitter in it, but it's the same blue color that it is, so it's not super apparent. There is Expensive. Again, super pigmented. Comes off, it's coming off more green on camera, but it's definitely a teal in real life. It's more of a darker teal than it is in the pan. That's one thing I will say about these. They show up on like swatches and on the eye a little bit different than they do in the pan. So next is Princess, which is this shade. It's like a very light baby pink, baby purple color. This one is harder to get pigment from. It's not as soft. And I'm not even sure if it's going to show up on my skin here. Oh, it did. So right there. Okay. Now, next is Confession, which is this color right here. This one is super soft. Wow, that is pigmented. Really, really pretty. I'm wearing this one on my eyes today, along with the last one, Princess. Okay, now next, I watched someone else's review of these, and I haven't swatched Violence yet. Violence is this purple up here, but they said for them, it's swatched almost exactly like Confession, the last one I showed you. So let's see. It looks very different in the pan. Oh yeah. When I'm swirling it around, it was almost like it had an overspray. That's interesting. So here is Confession. Now see how they're very similar? This one has more of a purple base, whereas this one is more of a red base, but they are very similar. And it's definitely not as purple as it comes off in the pan. But you can see where I swatched my finger around in it, it kind of changed color right there. So that's interesting. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have like a purpley purple in it. More of a red, it's kind of a red purple. But maybe his future palettes will come out with a purple purple. One thing is he just announced on, it was either Instagram or Snapchat, that this fall there's going to be another eyeshadow palette called Androgyny, which is named after one of his liquid lipsticks. I'm wearing one of his lipsticks, by the way, today. It's called Gemini. This next one is this color right here. And it's called Vanity. So let's see what that one looks like. This one, again, isn't as buttery. So it looks like that right there. It's kind of like a plum color. It's coming off more brown on screen, but it's kind of like a plum color. Okay, let's wash these off so that I can show you the rest. Ooh, that pink might stain some people's eyelids. Well, you can get it off still. Okay. Okay, next in that we're going to look at is Rich Bitch, which is like this gold color. Nice. Now it's definitely like a yellowy gold, at least on my skin tone. Very pretty though. Super pigmented. Now this next one, I have no clue if you're going to be able to see the swatch because it's China white and it's very much like an off-white color. It's this one right here. It's actually appearing more white on camera. This one is kind of hard to get enough on your finger. It's not as soft and buttery. You can kind of see it right there. Cute. I use that one as an under the eyebrow highlight today. Forgot about that. And then next is Courtney, which is like this brownie taupey color. I'm not good at describing colors, sorry. I use this as a transition shade today. So there's that one. And then this last one. This last one is freaking gorgeous. It's called Black Rainbow and is black. It's a dark black with rainbow like micro glitter in it. It's not like glitter that you would have a ton of fallout on, like you're gonna find glitter all under your eyes after you put it on, but yeah, especially when you rub it, those glitters come out. That is black. Black. I love a good black. That would look amazing smoked out in the outer V. That is awesome. You probably cannot see the glitters in it, but you can in person. So that was the Beauty Killer palette. I am super impressed with this palette, and I knew I was going to be because he has such high standards for his makeup that he makes and puts out in his line, so I knew I was going to be impressed. And the colors are all something I'd use. I haven't been doing really wild colorful makeup lately, but it's something I've done in the past and I might start doing again. My makeup skills have kind of, like, I've lost some of my makeup skills that I had years ago, but I want to try to start getting into it again. So yeah, that was the Beauty Killer palette and the 4 Skin Frosts by Jeffree Star. Like I said, I don't do a lot of beauty videos, but if you guys want to see my new stuff when I do buy it and see kind of my first impressions and swatches on them, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see those and leave a comment down below. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it and I love these products. I'm super happy with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!